Hey guys, it is hard to believe it's been 9.5 years since I got my first motorcycle. And a month later, I got my first motorcycle lift jack. Basic Harbor Freight motorcycle lift. And funny, back in 2015 with a coupon, it was only $69. Nowadays you can get it for $129. So I went to Harbor Freight and got this jack, which I'm sure never ever saw Pittsburgh. So let's try it out. But that jack was something I used over the last almost 10 years to lift a Sportster, Dyna Low Rider, my Street Glide, and now my Fat Boy. Now for the Dyna, I did mod that jack and I could switch it between two different configurations if I needed to use it on the Dyna or the Street Glide. That's how it came out. It does the job for now, but since the Dyna is no more, I decided it's time for an upgrade. And I'll just say, I took some heat in the beginning when I posted my video about that jack. A lot of people were saying it was a piece of junk and all that. Well, hey, 9.5 years of use on all those bikes, taking off tires, doing other repairs, never failed me once. So I was very happy with that, and I'm hoping that that experience will carry over to the new jack. What is that new jack, you might wonder? It is the Harbor Freight 1,500-pound ATV motorcycle lift. And as you can see, this one is aluminum. I recently got the floor jack comparable to this that I use for my cars, and it's been so great, I decided to go with the matching lift for my bike. So in this video, I'm going to put it together and try it out. On the steel jack that I had previously, some assembly was required, but not on this guy. So it looks like we have, thought we had a ratchet strap, or rather a zip tie, but no. The handle, and then you have a thumb screw. There we go. Alright, she's locked in place. So to lift it, I'm going to rotate the bar clockwise, which will close the valve. Then I'm going to start lifting. That click was the lock bar, and you'll hear that several times as we lift. So the purpose of the lock bar is so you can lower your load until it catches, and now all the load isn't on the hydraulic mechanism but on the bar. When you actually want to lower your load, you're just going to raise it a little bit to take load off of the lock bar, pull it up into those clips, and now we'll lower it all the way down. And you hear the bar click back into place, and there we go. So to ensure the lift is working properly, we need to loosen the valve, pump several times to get any air out of it. Having this come home in my car, and it was on its side in the store and everything, it's possible you get some air in the wrong places. But after you do that, just close the valve, and we'll lift and lower several times just to make sure everything's operating properly. We also have two removable saddles. So these can be used for something with a higher frame, maybe like a ATV. Okay, this bugger's a little tight. There we go. I doubt I'll be using these for my motorcycle. Before I lift the bike, I just wanted to show there are two sets of ratchet straps that come with this lift. And there were some people online that weren't sure about where to attach these, so I'll show you right now. After you have your lift up a little bit, and you have your bike up in the air, One of them goes right there, and then the other side goes here. And so you can go up over your bike that way. I've never used these on all the projects I've done on my 4 bikes on the previous lift. Just never felt the need. I got the bike up in the air and it always felt nice and sturdy, not in any danger of tipping over. Your mileage may vary. No matter how many times I lift a bike, I'm always very gentle, very deliberate with it. It's not something I do quickly. And since this is the first time, I'm obviously going to be very careful. But let's see how she goes. It's going to tilt towards me as the jack takes some weight. And I'm just going to pop around the other side. In fact, we'll take you with me. All right, so I have about 1.5 inches of pad extending beyond the tubes of the frame on this side. Over here, yeah, about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, so that should be fine. So we should be able to take it from here. I'm used to doing this with my foot with the old jack, so I keep reaching over with my foot, but that's not going to work. Going to lower it onto the bar. And there we go. Very rarely do I put my bike up this high anyway, but that's pretty good. Very easy to lift a Harley touring bike. Yep, looks great. So to lower it back down, I'm just going to take the weight off of that bar and lift it up and then lower her down. Woo! A little fast. Okay, gotta make sure I catch the kickstand. All right, that's gonna take some getting used to. Well, there she is. I like it. One thing I'll say is this is so nice gliding around on the floor compared to the old one. Even when the old one was new, it did not move anywhere near this smoothly. And that was the same is true of my jack I got for the cars. They really do move around nicely. This was $229 in 2025, and I'm going to say this is worth every penny. Really happy with the quality of the construction. The finish looks great. Using it to lift the bike and lower it, also great. I think this is going to work out really nicely. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was educational. Feel free to comment and ask questions. Till next time.